What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the arena. Andy here, about to hop into another premiere draft of Modern Horizons 3. Keep climbing that ladder. Got Puff with me. About to do a little backseat drafting. Make some picks with me. Hopefully we get some good rares. Have yet to play in the blue-black draw 3 space. Have done a couple drafts with MH3 Modified, Jeskai Energy, Team Eldrazi, so we'll see what's good. We'll see where we end up, and above all, I hope we just have some fun playing Magic the Gathering. Okay. A couple good cards. I don't necessarily want to pick a gold card first. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Two cards that catch my eye are Stump Stomp. It's red-green DFC, so on its backside it is a tapped land for red or green. On the front side it's one and a hybrid Gruul, so you can either pay red or green. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. And then I also like Dog Umbra. It's a flash pacifism effect, or if you attach it to your creature, it just gives it Umbra armor. So if it would die, it does not die and it just loses the aura. I'm gonna go Stump Stomp. I think it's just a little more flexible, being a DFC land. You can play it in a red deck, you can play it in a green deck. To follow up, quite a few good white cards. There is Proud Pack Rhino, which I really like. As a 3-drop, it's a 3/3. When it ETBs, you can either proliferate or put a shield counter on a permanent. Airy Auxiliary is a 3/3 flyer that can put 2 +1/+1 counters on creatures. 1 +1/+1 counter on up to 2 creatures, rather. There's a Warped Tusker if we want to follow up the green Stump Stomp. It's probably between Rhino and Auxiliary for me, though. I guess let's go Auxiliary. Trickster's Elk I like, particularly if we see the green-white signpost uncommon. It's like a 3/3 vigilance dog. Well, it's a 0/0, but it comes in with 3 +1/+1 counters on it. So you can bestow the elk onto it and make it a 6/6. Fanged Flames is also here. It is a sorcery. I think I'm gonna go elk. What do you think, Puff? You like the elk? Yeah, we'll just go there. There we go. There's the Watchdog. Paid off. Flare of Malice still in the pack. That's kind of surprising. Each opponent sacks a creature or planeswalker with the greatest mana value among creatures they control, and you can sack a non-token black creature to cast it for free. Wither and Bloom is also nice, but we are just going to grab the Watchdog. I think that's a nice signal for us. Stay in the green-white space. After that, we have a signature Slam. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control, then each modified creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. So I think that'll probably be the pick here. Blue-white energy cards. But we'll just grab the slam. Yeah, so blue-white seems to be pretty open as well. We could either grab the Dryad here or the Abzan Landscape. There's a lot of crossover in the Abzan space for modified creatures. We're not necessarily ramping out to anything, but if we do pick up some Eldrazi, I suppose it's fine to have a Dryad. Then there's also another landscape here. Johnny Fells, the Godsire, exile target creature independent controls power 3 or greater, second stage. Create a 2/1, then put a vigilance counter on a creature you control. Step 3, target creature you control gains double strike until end of turn. It's between that and Evolution Witness. Probably go Saga. Here. Lots of good stuff here. Oozewag? Modified creatures you control have trample. I think it's probably going to be the Oozewag over Faithful Watchdog number 2 or the Strength of the Harvest. Yeah, I mean, we stand to just have a lot of counters on things, so Oozewag's going to be pretty good for us. Return another target permanent you control and all auras you control attached to it to their owner's hand. Maybe Ooze here as a splash. I just don't know. I haven't seen Essence Reliquary used, so I just don't know if it's actually that good or not. I think we'll grab Rose Cotton Knight. We do have what do we have? 2? I think we have 2 enchantments right now. We're probably going to get some more bestow stuff, so we'll go ahead and grab that. I think we'll just grab a Disciple of Freyalise, late game card draw, also doubles as a DFC green source. Decree of Justice, I don't think it's good, but it's in our colors. We'll just take it and probably keep it in the sideboard. Okay. Another Disciple, Inspired Inventor, Evolution Witness, Galvanic Discharge, unfortunately not in our colors, but I suppose we could splash it. I think Galvanic Discharge is the best card, but we're so squarely in green-white right now that I'd just rather pick a playable. It's a good activated ability. I mean, we do have a Saga, but I would want to have more legendaries and artifacts, so I think maybe I'd go Glasswing Grace, honestly, over Lion Umbra, since it does have the flexibility of the DFC on the backside. +3/+3 Vigilance and Reach. Yeah, let's just go with the DFC here. +2/+2 Flying and Lifelink. That's pretty solid. If we put that on Watchdog, that maybe already has Trickster's Elk, so it's a 6/6 +2, so it's an 8/8 Flying Lifelink Vigilant creature. It's pretty solid. A bunch of red, red-white, red-green, red-black, Ulalek. So I think the pick here is probably going to be Thraben Charm for us. Just flexible removal. Deals damage equal to twice the number of creatures you control, or you can destroy target enchantment or exile target player's graveyard. Another Watchdog. I think that'll probably be the pick. Nyxmore Hydra is also good. But I think at this point, we really need to beef up the 2-drop slot because Nightshade Dryad is our only other 2-drop creature. So for 6 mana, you can make a 4/4 flyer. It's not good. Earn equipment spells you cast cost X less to cast, where X is Golden Tail Trainer's power. I believe that applies to bestow costs as well. When it attacks other modified creatures you control, get +X until end of turn, where X is Golden Tail Trainer's power. I'd like to try it. I haven't played with that yet. We do already have one Oozewag, so let's check it out. So we do have the makings for, the Abzan Splash. So we could either grab Not Master, or we could just play it a little bit safer and grab a Gift of the Viper. I think I'm going to go Gift of the Viper first. There's our Hydra. I think I'll go ahead and grab that over Kite. Another Trickster's Elk. Grab that. I'm just gonna grab the landscape here. Might not make the cut. I'm not gonna play any of these cards, probably. Another Hydra, I'm good with that. Another Oozewag, that works out. Probably another Glasswing Grace. third Trickster's Elk. I don't know that we'll play that, but Fangs of Colonia, I think that's a good one for us. It's a good finisher. Overload of 6. Ooh, 6. Speaking of, another Watchdog. Wumpus and 6 are not quite right for our deck. I think we're just going to go Watchdog here. I think I'll go Ambush over Symbiote, although there is a nice little... there's some value in returning Disciple of Freyalise or Evolution Witness back to our hand, but that's not quite where we want to be either. We're definitely more of an aggressive deck. I don't think we need 2 Ooze-Wags, so I'm just going to pick up another landscape here. Brea. Yeah, probably not going to play any of these either. I guess let's just sideboard. Let's get the gems. I think we get gems for rares, so let's get Brea. Grab another Thraben Charm. Sure. Grab a Foul Strike. Another Knight. Okay, let's make some cuts. Puff is now asleep in my arms, my little baby boy. So you make 6 cuts. We got 1 elk, gargoyle. Symbiote. Removal and interaction's pretty good. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 DFC lands. So we could certainly come down. We don't really even need these landscapes, I don't believe. If we want to cut the landscapes, so that's 1, 2, 3, 11 white sources and 9, 10 green. So we can probably cut another plains. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Probably cut one more land. 11, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10. And cut another plains. It's 20, more or less 20 lands. We have a ramper. I think I'm fine with that. 2s are not great, although we do have 3 watchdogs, which is what we want.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Likewise. Alright, let's run it like that. We're gonna have a really solid curve out. These Brea sleeves? I don't know what that is. Ooh. I would be tempted to bestow, but I think the better move is just to expand the board. And then we'll give Watchdog Trample automatically next turn, which is great. Tutor, toughness 2 or less, goes to hand. So I think we just go Oozewag and attack with Watchdog. Permanent. Return target permanent from your graveyard to your hand. So they still can't play the white. I think let's go Bestow here. See if they interact. They do not. Let's go here and here. Swing. I'm not going to adapt in response in case they have removal, so we'll just, yeah, we'll just hit and we'll say go. They'll probably sack to get their swamp. Sure. Brood scale. Okay. Let's see if they play their white. Sack the spawn. Okay. Okay, so what we'll want to do I think is let's go ahead and use our mana to adapt. Okay. So Watchdog Elk. Can't lose. So I think next turn, let's actually just play our second Watchdog. Ooh, they kept the larva. They kept the larva in the graveyard, so they might have some Jund. Reanimate synergies. if we end up drawing a Thraben Charm, that might actually be a good option to exile Graveyard. So next turn we'll be able to auxiliary and put counters on both of our watchdogs, which is nice. Sack for mana, maybe remove our... Okay. Just make another one. So there's the Thraben Charm. I mean, we could kill the Oozwag and then just get a really big hit in. Just continue being super aggressive. Yeah, let's actually do that. So we're gonna get probably 10 in here. They'll block our 7/7 ostensibly. So we'll get 7. We'll get 7 in. We'll just keep smashing. We can get our 4/4 up to a 6/6, and depending if they play multiple blockers or not, that should be game. You know, if they play blockers or removal. GG's. Nice little aggressive modified deck. Blizzard. That's a curve. That's too many lands. What'd I do? Knives. They have a third one of these little dudes. Be a little angry. Little angry. Oh, cool. I mean, I guess that's a thing you can do in this format. It's incredibly annoying. It's like I don't know if it's good or not. I mean, it's playing quite well, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying I don't like is this like a hack? Is this like a format hack? So we'll hold up Thraben Charm. Do we want to go ahead and exile the graveyard? Because they can... Because they can Wither and Bloom to put a counter on Vampire. And they've also got all their other graveyard shenanigans going on, so... We'll just do it. We're so far behind that I think we're just out of this one, but... I guess we missed our opportunity to play Razorgrash Ambush there. It's got to be attacking. Got to be an attacking creature, so that's on me. Touche Blizzard. I said your name funny before we started playing. It's mine. It's my own fault. So we can go ahead and just make this a 1/2, and then we've got Signature Slam next turn if we need to remove something, or we can Elk it. So I think let's go ahead and try to remove the Glyph Elemental. They'll probably tap us down, which is better than a different response. Yes, we will pass. Okay, so we'll still get our Elk. No tap down. Okay. I was like, I'm not sure what's holding up priority. You can't tap your own creature if the activation requires tapping. I'm not sure. Oh, I guess they maybe have a free spell. They have the free white. I can't remember what that does. Flare of... Pay 1 for a 1/1. Okay. Nice. All right. I'm going to look up the free white card real quick. I think it's Flare of Faith. No, that's not it. Flare of Fortitude. Until end of turn, your life total can't change, and permanents you control gain hexproof and indestructible. Let's go... Let's go Watchdog. And... hold up interaction. Okay. So let's go ahead and get rid of the 3/4. Sure. Hmm. Six flyer. I think we want to put Grace on the Watchdogs, on the Watchdog. So, yeah, let's just force a chump. And then we've got Thraben Charm to deal with the Zealot. Let's see if they bestow here. Okay, so they're gonna draw 3. It loses, with the elk on it, it loses abilities. If they can't deal with the watchdog, we've got them next turn with the Hydra. We'll see what else they do here. They may still have that flare. So they're gonna stun, tap and stun 1, I believe. 2, okay. I guess let's just go 5. Opponent is either going to get a snack, or they're thinking really hard, or they know we won. Or it's a ruse. It's all a ruse. They know exactly what they're doing. They're baiting us into an all-out attack. They're going to draw some more cards, make a spawn token. GG's. Slow. Okay. Okay. So they can sack 3 of these insects. Search the library for a creature card with mana value less than or equal to the number of sacked creatures. Then go get a 3-drop. Probably get removed. I guess we play out the auxiliary without any targets, which feels bad, but okay, now we're getting somewhere. So they take the 3. Let's play Watchdog, and then just hold up mana for removal. I'd like to hang on to our Saga. Until they have something a little more threatening, although Exile is nice on the Repurposer so it doesn't get the death trigger. Let's go. Another one. I think let's go. Bestow. And then we get double strike. Yep, GG's. Nice little comeback there. It wasn't, I mean, it was a super slow start, but thankfully we had plenty of removal. Got around the big Eldrazi. We got there. I think we'll lead on the tap land. Pretty good. Um, hmm. I think let's maybe go ahead and kill their 1/4. I don't know what there is for a single blue. Nothing. Okay, they just whoopsied. Let's go. Oozwag. Apparently they didn't read the card I just got. Unless they have a counter. Maybe they have the energy counter. Counter spell. Okay. So they gotta chump the 4. Alright, GG's. It's gonna be a mull for me, dog. Sorry, dog. Probably put auxiliary back. Two mana 3/3 with vigilance. That's where we're at in 2024. Nice. just play out the elk as a 3/3. I think let's go so that we can guarantee Saga next turn on the Oozwag. I think we can just bestow our Watchdog. We'll go to combat for 6. And we'll play out the Dryad. Okay. Kill our Dryad. Take out the 4/4. We'll get the 3/3. And then next turn we should have lethal. As long as our Oozwag stays alive. So I think we need to do it that way. trade off Witness. And then they'll just kill our token. So we need auxiliary. That's at the bottom of our deck. Pretty good. I'm trying to look at this card. What is that? It's our removal spell. Yep, I think that's game. GG's. We do have Dryad, so we get one draw to potentially make a Plains. They're gonna remove this. Opponent misses a land drop. Opponent misses a second land drop. We'll go ahead and play our DFC. Quick! Looking good. Let's see if it gets removed. Nope. Ooh. Ral.
My genius is dumb.
Cool.
so easy.
Okay. So unfortunately, the Ajani Saga only targets creatures, so we can't get rid of Rawl that way. We'll likely just want to adapt Oozewag to give it trample and swing at it. 3 mana. So we'll play our land, we'll adapt, and if they block, we can just remove it.
Power coupling secured and
I don't like that. Let's go Knight. No elk. Where my freaking elk at? Got more removal? So if they equip that, we can exile it next turn. Then give it Menace. So we'll take 7.
supercharged and super ready.
Now they've got 1 card left in hand.
I survived first.
See if they have a counter.
Looks like I need a new, excitingly electrolytic.
So I think let's hard cast this and then we'll hold up removal. Okay. So we dead. I suppose we should not have played Elk and held up the other removal spell, but such is life. Alright, we got one more in us. Oh, that's 3? That's 3 losses. Okay. Well, we made the gems back. No deck breakdown, but